I'm happy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Super Bowl episode. Strictly Super Bowl. About 10, 15 minutes, short episode for you guys. We're going to go through a few things. Recap of last week's NFC, AFC championship matchups. We're going to do some props, Super Bowl props, and then give you our Super Bowl picks. And I'll pretty much wrap it up for this episode. We're going to make it quick, short, and simple. So make sure you hit the like if you're already watching.
And subscribe.
Of course. Make sure you're ready to be subscribed. How's it going, guys? How was your week?
Good.
Brian, you don't look too. You said you're happy.
No, I was falling asleep right now, and I actually remember I read something where they did a study on rats that Oreos was more powerful than cocaine in terms of energy. So I went and I just loaded up on some Oreos right now to see if it'll work.
You have cocaine ready for yourself?
I don't have any cocaine, but I had Oreos. So I tried it. I took down a few Oreos, thought it'll give me energy, but it didn't work.
Oh my god!
That kind of scares me because
we already got off the rails in the first minute and a half. Holy crap!
It's gonna hit you in a bit. Yeah,
I don't know, man. Kids, do the real thing. Cocaine, not Oreos. That's
Jesus Christ! We're gonna get canceled so fast.
That's okay. At least this one's recorded. We can delete parts.
Stay in school and eat them Oreos, kids. That's the only way you're gonna power through class.
Stick to Oreos, bro.
Anyway.
But Joey, hit us with the recap.
Speaking of actually, I was just curious. Instead of
no, I'm gonna go to the recap, Brian.
Well, I was gonna
no
say
more cocaine talk, please.
Since you brought up school, what was the thing when you used to go get snacks? What was it called? The student store?
Yeah.
What was your go-to snack when you walk inside the?
Oh my gosh!
Sour. Like wait, in high school you said high school?
High school or middle school?
Middle school.
Did they even have it in high school?
They got rid of it at like 7th or 8th grade for me.
Yosef's glare came back, by the way.
What happened? Oh, my glare.
The glare
came back. Yeah, shit about the glare.
Okay, whatever. That's all good.
There you go. But yeah, I remember in 7th or 8th grade, they got rid of the junk food at the student store. It was just strictly health food. You remember that?
Yeah, when I first back when I was in 5th grade, they introduced me to the middle school. So they took us on a field trip. I remember they had Pizza Hut over there. They served like Subway, all this shit. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get so fat in this. And then like as soon as I went, they basically took it away.
I know. I think it sucked.
But Hot Cheetos was my snack.
Which one?
Hot Cheetos.
Oh, they had the hot fries.
Yeah, hot fries. I know for a fact Hot Cheetos was like every Mexican's favorite go-to snack. Like every little Mexican girl, like it was
even now. My wife eats.
Yeah, even now, yeah.
They eat it with everything. She got a Hot Cheetos hamburger the other day, bro.
She prefers Takis or Hot Cheetos.
Takis now.
Yeah,
Takis slap. Takis do slap.
Yeah, they're a little bit too spicy for me. But
I will say my go-to. I was always one of those like pastry kids. Like I like either the little Danishes that came in those packages, those plastic packages. Because I like
look like a pastry kind of person.
I mean, look, I don't get this fatherly figure without some pastries, bro.
Yeah, you look like a pastry kind of guy.
Which I actually one other thing. Generally, all schools pretty much had the same cafeteria menu. What is your favorite cafeteria menu item?
There was this rice bowl, or not, like chicken rice bowl that we always had like available for like $5. So dope.
This has to be between the chicken nuggets and the chalupa. They're both pretty good.
I didn't have no chalupas at my school. God damn.
I feel like I'm about to.
How rich?
No, I feel like I'm about to name something, and then you guys will be like, "Oh yes, I think that one." The coffee.
No, not the calzone.
The coffee cake. The coffee.
See, that's like a pastry thing. Like that's what I'm saying. There was the Danishes, there was coffee cake, there was cupcakes, there was donuts, man. Like anything.
But the coffee cake, they made it. It wasn't like in the wrapper. It was like they made it. They cooked it.
I mean, yeah, those were two. Yeah, they had those too. But
have you never had the coffee cake?
I don't remember the coffee cake. It must have not been that good.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
I'm not a coffee cake.
All right, we already went off too long of a rail, dude. We gotta do this shit. All right, so Brian's in the lead. I think that's why Brian wanted to go off a tangent because he's like, I've already heard myself as a winner of this thing so many times. I don't really care. Let's talk about something else. But yeah, Brian actually picked Cincinnati and he picked the Rams, so he got both right.
There's actually I do have a screenshot of you insulting me about picking the Bengals while the Chiefs was in the lead.
Yeah, because obviously because Yosef and I picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. So what do you think? What do you expect me to do? And they should have won.
Yeah, they should have won, man. Really, the Bengals should not be.
They should feel bad for themselves, actually. But yeah, the score was 27-24. Brian picked a 31-20. It's not too far off, actually, really. So Brian, you picked up 3 points on that one. And then you only picked up 1 point on the Rams because you were they actually didn't beat the spread, and obviously I only got 1 point because I picked the game correct. I also said that they were gonna win by more than 4 points. So yeah, and then Yosef went over. And that was it. So the final score 201, Yosef 188. I'm still third, 183. The only way for Yosef and I to win this year thing and shut Brian up forever would be if we get the exact score right. For like plus 10, obviously we picked the game right, the spread's right. We can beat Brian.
I'm not up by 10. I thought I'm up by like more than 10.
Yeah, you are, but I'm just saying that's why there's more. You have to pick. You have to be completely wrong. We have to pick the spread right. We got to pick the exact score, the game correct. There's more than 10 points to be out there. That's what I'm saying. Only Yosef can win it. I can't win. I'm too far behind. I'm down by 8.
Come back. Gonna win it all.
Anyway, so.
That was the recap.
Let's go to props.
Let's go to our props. Brian has the props for us.
We're gonna do the funny props after. We're gonna do underdog real quick.
Oh, you want to do underdog?
We're gonna do underdog because people might want to, they might want to see the actual stuff. I mean, there's gonna be more than this depending on where you want to bet. So when Yosef shares it, there you go. Alrighty then, folks. Yeah, NFL. All right. What speaks to you about this game in general, guys? Like, I want to hear your thoughts on, like, not just who's going to win, but, like, how this game's going to really go. Because my first opinion, first glance, is I think this might be, like, a Bucs-Chiefs Super Bowl where, like, the Rams' defensive line just overpowers the offensive line of the Bengals. What do you guys think?
It's definitely possible.
Yeah, I don't know. Burrow's been great, but like we saw last week, or he gets a little overwhelmed. But man, he was able to run out of the pocket. But I don't expect the Rams to play a lot of man defense where he can find those running lanes and sprint out and get those first down. So
yeah, I do think the Rams are gonna go up big.
And did you know? I was looking over through the playoffs. The Bengals were giving up on average around like 100 yards a game. So like this could be a K-maker spot. I like this. I like since you get both. I mean, this looks pretty nice too. He hasn't scored all playoffs either, so it's like he could be like he's due. If you're picking these, then you're banking on him fumbling the ball, getting benched, or getting hurt, and then this could be a cash. But I don't know how much work he's going to see.
I don't think the Bengals have a person who can even stay with Cup at all. So I think he's gonna have a great game.
They have good corners, the Bengals.
Who's the corners?
Well, I think Chidobe Awuzie is going to be mainly with Odell. I don't think he's going to be matchup in the slot. That's Mike Hilton's job, and I think that's a plus matchup for this guy. The only thing is if it's a defensive game where like they're just overpowering him, I don't know how many receptions he's going to really necessarily need. You know, so if
he
you're
always
following,
gets more than that. Like, he's definitely going to get more than 8.
What you mean?
Especially in a Super Bowl matchup.
He needs 9 to hit it. He needs 9 actually.
He's going to get more than 8.
What do you think of Matt Stafford's passing yards prop?
I go over.
Yeah, I'll probably hit the over on it.
Okay. All right, so you Yosef liked the over here. Brian, what'd you think about the yardage prop?
It's like so unrealistic numbers. Like every time his numbers are so high, like his stat
then he hits it every time.
But he hits it. Yeah, he goes over every single time. It's like, you know, so you pretty much got to hit the over every time.
Interesting. If it's the game script I'm predicting, or at least what I feel right now, a week before the Super Bowl, I think that's an under.
Wow, look at all those Joe Burrow props.
Yeah. Let's go to the Bengals side real quick, and then we'll go to the funny props, and then we'll go to our prediction. Joe Burrow, what do you think of the yards?
Total yards, 288. I think he's going to need that if they want to win, but
Even when Mahomes was dropped back 50 plus times in the game where he was pressured against the Bucs in a similar type matchup, he threw for 270. I think he had like 30 some odd completions out of 50 some odd attempts. Efficiency was horrible, but he still didn't even get to 280 himself.
I think the Bengals, obviously, they wanted to run the ball versus the Chiefs, and they went down, and then they started to pass it, and they caught up. So I don't know if they're going to learn from that and start guns blazing right in the beginning of this game. Or are they going to go back to? Are they going to go back to trying running the ball? So that's the question. I think if they were smart, they're going to let Joe Burrow win the game for them, and just go out guns blazing and just get points on the board right away instead of just trying to keep the ball out of the Rams' hands. So
I also wouldn't touch the running because I just think the Rams play a different scheme, whereas the Chiefs play a lot of man defense. So when backs returned, he found lanes. That's why he crushed the rushing prop last time. You have the Rams have been very seldom to be run on. I'm more apt to hit the under here. What do you guys think on the rushing or receiving for Joe Mixon?
Yeah, I'll take the unders because on the running portion, he might get some receptions.
Yeah, I think receiving you hit over.
The receiving overs, you think?
Yeah, the rushing or receiving touchdowns looks pretty interesting. Just one.
Yeah. What about Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and the trio of wide receivers? Let's start right here. Pretty much see them all. We'll get to Tyler Boyd after, but these are the two main guys. What do you guys think of the game here?
I don't know if Ramsey's gonna shadow at all. He never really shadows.
Shadowed all year.
So for the Super Bowl, like you gotta make him shadow, no?
I don't think he's gonna shadow. I don't think they're gonna change it up. The only time I would see that happening is if they're moving him all around the field and he's being too successful. I think that's when they'll make an adjustment. But like their scheme has not been we're shadowing a number one wide receiver.
I know the Chiefs are always keeping a guy up top to make sure Chase doesn't beat them, which was smart. So I can see maybe T. Higgins being a guy that they're going to really need to help him in this game.
I will say I'm not betting against Chase, though. But I might not touch the prop. I'm not going to bet against the kid because it's like that. He has so much willpower. What do you think, Brian? Like, I think he's so resilient.
I think he's going to have a big game.
Okay. About T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. We'll end here. And we'll go to your funny props.
T. Higgins, I think, will have an okay game. Tyler Boyd, I don't think so much.
Which prop for T. Higgins do you think is most lenient in your eyes here? There's only 3.
I'll go with the receiving yards.
The over or the under?
I'll go with the over.
Okay. And Tyler Boyd only has either longest reception or 37.5 receiving yards. Do you think he hits either one of those?
I'll hit the under on Boyd.
How you, Joseph?
Yeah, going under on Boyd. I don't trust him. Don't trust him.
Yep. Okay, real quick, we'll wrap up. To pick your top 2 props that you saw. Do you remember one? Do you have like a favorite, just so we can give some favorites to the people? My favorite is going to be the under here on Joe Mixon rushing yards, and I like the over here on Cam Akers. Those are my favorite 2.
I'm going to go with the Cooper Kupp on receptions.
Okay.
Over on Mixon getting a touchdown, either receiving or running.
Oh, okay. Nice. Brian, real quick.
I like the over on the Cam Akers receiving yards.
Which is receiving yards 15.5. Okay.
And then Sony Michel 7.5 longest run. I'll hit the over on that one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's probably or something.
Interesting. So there you guys have it. Those are our regular props. We'll spend the last 5 minutes or so here on the funny ones, and this is going to be led by Brian.
So let's go with some of these game props. Who will score the first touchdown of the game?
You
know
what? I'm gonna go with Cam Akers on that one.
Who's gonna write this shit down? Someone write this shit down.
Oh crap!
He's always a writer guy. Yeah, put it on the paper.
Put it on the paper, guys. All right, we found a blank one. Jesus Christ, we have so much notes here for the season.
Joey was totally that nerd who just took notes all day in high school, man.
Oh man, yeah, I could.
No, actually, this started in college. I'll say that it started in college.
Oh yeah, college.
All right, first touchdown. What do you guys say? I said Akers.
I'm gonna go ahead, Joe Mixon.
I'm gonna say Jamar Chase.
All right, next one, go. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it fast because we still gotta do our pick.
Let me see. Coin toss, head or tail?
I love this one. Tails never fails, baby. I always pick tails. That's always been me.
I always go heads.
Oh,
I'm gonna go heads.
All right, if it's tails, I win even.
And color of the Gatorade shower. So these are some of the choices if you don't drink Gatorade: orange, red, lime green, yellow, clear water, blue, or purple.
It's gonna be the lime greenish one.
Blue.
You see, the thing is, if Bengals win, I think it's gonna be orange. If Rams win, I think it's gonna go blue.
Who do you think is gonna win?
So I'm gonna foreshadow something. I'm gonna say orange.
Wow, you're tripping, Reed.
Okay, next one.
Actually, all Bengals win.
What will be Eminem's first song?
Oh,
his first song.
Oh my God! I mean, it's got to be the real Slim Shady, right? You think?
I don't know. I feel like his last song is gonna be "You Own It, You Own It, Never Let It Go," whatever. That
you didn't say the last one. You said his first song.
Yeah,
What will be the first song he performed? Joseph, I feel like he's a fan of Eminem. I fucking don't know any Eminem songs, so
I'm going with the real Slim Shady. That's my favorite.
I mean, those are like old classics. I think he's gonna bring something.
I'm just saying, like, I just think it's gonna open up. May I have your attention, please. I just think it's gonna happen.
That's actually it's a very good idea.
That's my name is. My name is.
What's my name is? What? Oh,
yeah.
That's not the real Slim Shady. My bad.
Oh, too bad. I got my name is. You got real Slim Shady.
I'm gonna go with Lose Yourself.
That's the one I was thinking of, but I feel like he's gonna do that last. As you say, the best for last.
Wait, so my name is that's the one I was trying to think of, but I said it wrong.
It's my name is. Yeah, my name is. What?
Well, okay, so both of you just picked the same song, whatever. So
no, man, he has to go real Slim Shady. That's what you said.
Damn it!
I want to win this thing.
I said it wrong. I should know better. God damn it,
Brian, you kind of look like Eminem. I'm surprised you're not a fan.
The fuck?
All right, let's go, Brian. I think there was one or two more that you wanted to cover, right?
Will Snoop Dogg smoke on stage?
Hell yeah! Sticky, icky. Ooh wee. Put it in the air.
Yosef says yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no.
Will there be a fan who streaks onto the field?
Yes.
It's LA, so yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Now it's gonna be the camera doesn't give them the limelight. So like if it is, I hope like someone says it or we find out on Twitter because usually when there's a streaker, the camera won't go there. They'll go to commercial. Yeah. They don't give them the limelight. So anyway, all right, last one or you want one more?
Last one.
Dun.
Super Bowl MVP.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm going to go with Aaron Donald, guys. I'm going off the board. I want to find a prop with this, like a real life, because I want to bet it. I'm going to go with Aaron Donald. I think this is the defensive game, and I think he like just sets a record or something. I think he goes out and just dominates.
It's between two people. I'm going to go with it's between Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford. I'm going to go with.
So too easy. Those are the easy ones.
Yeah. I think they're gonna win. So
the likelihood, yeah. You want to win this? Go with it. Yeah, I'm trying to go off the wall.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go safe and pick Matthew Stafford.
All right, Brian, go ahead.
I'm going with Joe Cool, Joe Burrow, so smooth.
If the Bengals win, he's for sure MVP.
Yeah,
it has to be right.
He's gonna have a nice big.
If I pick the defensive MVP though, if it's a defensive MVP and it is Aaron Donald, I got to get more than 1 point for that because that's like off the board. Like that's the odds on that usually are pretty low. I mean, yeah, and they're like good odds.
You get 2 points.
I get 5.
3.
Also, just off the head, one last prop bet I guess we can have. I don't know what company or what are the commercials. What company brand we've seen so many different brands typically do the same commercials. Coke, Budweiser. Who do you think is going to have the best commercial?
Google did a really good one last time, right?
I'm gonna go with like Doritos. I think they usually have like good commercials.
Yeah, they do. I can't even think of any brands right now.
I'm gonna go with
Budweisers are usually pretty cheesy.
I'm gonna go with Google.
They're doing one?
I mean, they did that like heartfelt one last year, wasn't it Google? It was like really like kind of heartfelt, brought people to tears and stuff. It was like
I don't know what fucking commercial you were watching that brought you to tears. I don't know.
It didn't bring me to tears. It brought some people to tears. It didn't bring me. I just thought it was like heartfelt, but like whatever.
What was the commercial about?
It was just like about. I think it was like kind of a culmination of like COVID type thing, and it was just like a long commercial.
Oh,
a good amount of money on it. Yeah. Anyway, that's just my pick. I
think they always have like an NFL themed commercial.
Yosef, you got to pick one. Hurry up, man. We're already over 20 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, NFL theme.
NFL theme. That's just NFL. That's all your pick.
Yeah, there's always an NFL commercial. That's my pick.
You know, that's a good one. I think the Manning brothers are actually gonna have one together.
Oh, it has to be
good
then.
All right, then. So let's go back and make our picks. Our pick. Super Bowl pick.
I'm gonna go.
Where the hell is my shit?
I'll go first. I'm gonna say on record, I do want Bengals to win, but I don't think they're gonna win. I think the Rams are better, and they all get the.
Oh yeah, the spread is 4.5 right now as of today.
Rams.
Yeah, 4.5 is Rams. Over under 48.5. Oh, we should pick the over under too. Give Joseph an extra thing to also try to get to Brian. Joseph, you should pick last because you need to, get this right.
No, Joseph, let him go, man. He said he wants.
I know he's picking Bengals, so I'm gonna go Rams, 31-24.
So he's taking the over, and he's also taking the 4. And he's going to give the points. I like that score. I'm also going Rams. Now I'm going to go a little low scoring here. I'm going to go 27-9. I'm going to go under. I'm picking the under. And I'm also going to, obviously, they're going to cover the spread, but it's not going to go over. Brian, go ahead.
I'm going to go Bengals 27, Rams 21.
So you're also picking the it's right on it, but you're still picking the under because it's 48 points. And you're also obviously taking the points plus 4.5. Okay, got it. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. You got our Super Bowl picks. You got our over-unders. You also got our spread picks and obviously our money line picks for this Super Bowl. Recap real quick. Brian picking the upset, taking the points, 27-21 Bengals. Joseph hitting the over, 31-24 Rams. And me picking the under, but the Rams win by a wide margin, 27-9. Good luck.
So who are you rooting for? Bengals or Rams?
I'm picking the Rams to win.
No,
I would love for Joe Burrow to win it. I would love.
I'm rooting for Bengals too. We all live in LA. We're rooting for the Bengals.
Yeah, I would love Joe Burrow to win it.
Beat LA.
There you go. Especially because the Rams, because a Rams fan also like, oh, that's kind of BS. But the Rams fan got knocked out or something like that. Messed up.
Oh, dude in a coma.
Yeah. Hope he has a full recovery. You have the support from the mafia, my brother. Get well soon.
Mafia.
And See you on the next episode.